Hi guys, I'm Woodcraft Hamster and I thought I'd do yet another review video for you today. Now I know I've done a lot of these recently, but I have picked up quite a few new tools and knives and I really just wanted to share my first impressions on some of them with you. Now this is in regards to the Cold Steel Black Bear Bowie Machete. Bit of a mouthful. Now I've always fancied a big Bowie. They're not particularly practical for bushcraft, but I really like them. And this one was a bit of an impulse buy. It's Cold Steel's Machete range, where they do kind of a lot of historical shaped swords and knives in a machete style, and they're quite cheap. This one cost me about £30. You may see it just sitting in the background here behind me. Now, firstly, it's an absolute monster. Let me see if I can get this on camera for you properly. There we are. Now, this is a big old knife, or machete, call it what you like. This is just over 30 centimetres long. It's 0.3 centimetres thick. It's a traditional clip point Bowie design. You've got a plastic handle on there. I think it's polypropylene off the top of my head. Standard fare for kind of Cold Steel's range of machetes. And to be honest, I find that Cold Steel's a bit like Marmite. People either love them or hate them. I really like their knives. I really like their swords. I find their axes and their machetes, for the price, are pretty good. But they are quite cheap and you get that feel for them. I mean, I've been playing around with this for about a week now. The blade did come reasonably sharp. You know, you can, maybe not here because it's particularly dead, but you know, it's a really good chopper, which is what it's designed for. I've made a couple of feather sticks with this as well. I'm going to do a bit of work on the edge on another upcoming video, and you'll see more of that hopefully next week, maybe even this week, I'm not sure yet. But you know, it's got this kind of black coating on here that where I've done some chopping has sort of started to come off a tiny bit. I really don't care. You know, for a cheap and cheerful machete slash chopper, you know, it's not a bushcraft knife. I'm not going to be, well, maybe I will take it out with me now and again instead of an axe or something, but you know, really this was just, as I say, a bit of an impulse buy, but I bought it for the style more than anything else. It comes with the fairly standard Cold Steel, what is this, not Kydex, Cordura sheath. You've got a little bit on the bottom there, a little plastic thing with the Cold Steel logo on, just to stop your point from poking through the bottom. And you know, all in all, it's not bad for 30 quid. I mean, I've been chopping up kindling for my fire pit with this, no problem at all. You know, maybe it would be better served in the jungles of Borneo, hacking through creepers and things like that. But you know what? I really like it. And I am considering, as I say, maybe using this in my bushcraft kit at some point. I'm not quite sure how yet. Maybe in lieu of an axe, because I don't really use an axe for cutting down trees per se. I might do sort of small saplings or chopping up firewood, that kind of thing. And I think this will excel at that. So really this was just meant to be a very quick video to introduce you to this knife slash machete. I have got my eye on something. I'll mention this now in case it does happen, but as I say, I've always wanted a proper large Bowie. This kind of fills that criteria for me, I think, but I have seen another one, and again it's made by Cold Steel. It's their 1917, 1918 Frontier Bowie, that traditional kind of coffin, almost trigger grip handle. Blades not far shy of it. I think it's the same length and just slightly narrower. But it's very well made in comparison. You know, it's a properly made knife. I think it's made by Windlass, and I know some people will wince at that, but I am considering it. I've got potentially got a little bit of cash coming my way in the near future that was kind of earmarked for nothing in particular, so maybe I'll buy that. If I do, I mean, that's something I would like to try and use as part of my bushcraft kit. You know, that kind of pioneer frontiersman, you know, that's what it was used for. It was that one big bladed tool that you would have with you for kind of all and sundry type of tasks. So we'll see. But as far as this video is concerned, as I say, cold steel black bear Bowie machete, really nice bit of kit, especially for the price. I really like it. There's something nice about it, you know. It's that kind of Mick Dundee, that's not a knife, you know, and it kind of really brings out the child in me more than anything, having something like this. You know, it's not hugely practical for anything in particular that I'm doing. I just like it. So as I say, impulse buy, but really pleased with it. So I hope that was useful, guys. I just wanted to introduce you to this little bit of a ramble, to have a chat about a new toy. And yes, I hope it was useful. Comments and questions in the box below. Hit like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I hope you'll all join me next time. Cheers, guys.